listening to Coffee and Conversation with Recovery Advocate Network, the nonprofit organization that strives to address the staggering disparity in resource availability for individuals suffering from mental health disorders, processing disorders, addictions, trauma healing, and sexual identity challenges. Together, we strive to end the stigma associated with these challenges so that true healing can begin.
Welcome back to Coffee and Conversations Between the Lines Blog Club series. My name is Joshua Young, and this is episode number 96, where I will read my blog post entitled Balancing Political Views and Mental Health. Between the Lines episodes are written by guests who prefer to use their written voice instead of their interview voice to share their stories. As a reminder, the views expressed in any blog are the views of the author, and the purpose is to provide a safe place for the author's voice to be heard. Just a quick reminder about Recovery Advocate Network, or RAN. RAN's mission is to support individuals dedicated to their recovery journey, but facing challenges due to insurance loopholes. We are on the verge of funding our first bridge grants, which will provide crucial financial assistance to those in need. Your contribution, no matter how small, can make a significant difference in changing and saving lives. We are grateful to have you as a part of our community, so please consider visiting our website at www.recoveryadvocatenetwork.org and clicking the donate button today. So, what are we waiting for? Fill up your coffee, sit back, and let's get started. Balancing Political Views and Mental Health, written and read by Joshua Young. In today's politically charged environment, the divide in beliefs isn't just affecting our conversations, it's impacting our mental health. As a parent, I find myself trying to guide my son, who will be voting for the first time this year, through the complex emotions that come with political discourse. It's a challenge to navigate, especially when he's exposed to different viewpoints from multiple households as he splits time between his mother's house and mine. The most important lesson I can share with him, however, isn't just about politics. It's about maintaining mental well-being amid the chaos. One of the most significant challenges we face is the overwhelming presence of media. No matter where our children are, they are constantly bombarded with information that can be polarizing and emotionally exhausting. This constant exposure can lead to anxiety, frustration, and a sense of helplessness. Instead of trying to counter every message my son encounters, I focus on creating mental resilience. By encouraging him to question, think critically, and step back when needed, I hope to help him protect his mental health while staying informed. It's essential to remind our children that it's okay to disengage from the noise to preserve their well-being. Another crucial aspect of raising children in this intense political climate is teaching them how to have civil discussions without allowing them to become emotionally draining. In our family, in both houses, we make an effort to have open conversations that prioritize mutual respect, ensuring that no one feels attacked for their beliefs. This atmosphere of respect and understanding is vital for maintaining mental balance. Constant conflict or exposure to anger can take a toll on mental health, so creating a safe space for dialogue helps alleviate some of the pressure. An essential part of this approach is ensuring that neither household imposes its beliefs on my son. We want him to feel secure in exploring his views without the added stress of trying to conform to someone else's expectations. This freedom to think independently is not just about forming his own political identity. It's also about protecting his mental health from the strain of feeling trapped between conflicting ideals. The pressure to align to one side can create significant internal conflict, which can contribute to anxiety and stress. Allowing our children to process their thoughts openly and at their own pace is crucial for their emotional well-being. As my son approaches voting age a month from now, it's important to stress not only the value of participating in the democratic process, but also the need for self-care. Engaging in politics is essential, but so is recognizing when it's time to step back and recharge. Encouraging healthy boundaries with political content, whether it's limiting screen time, choosing reliable sources, or engaging in thoughtful, balanced discussions can help protect his mental and emotional health. Teaching our children to manage their exposure to the constant flood of information can empower them to stay engaged without feeling overwhelmed. As my son prepares to cast his first vote in November, I hope he approaches this milestone with both confidence and a strong sense of self-care. Despite the challenges of navigating a politically divided society, the lessons learned about balance, respect, and mental health are invaluable. By fostering an environment of open dialogue, mutual respect, and emotional mindfulness, we can help our children not only become informed citizens, but also protect their mental well-being. In the end, it's about more than just politics. It's about ensuring that our children grow up to be mentally resilient, thoughtful, and engaged members of society.
Thank you for joining us today with your coffee and conversation. We hope you've been encouraged and learned something from today's story. To learn more about today's guest, please check out our show notes for more details. Now it's time to remember to like this episode, subscribe, and turn on your notifications to ensure you do not miss future episodes. Recovery Advocate Network envisions a world where individuals with mental health challenges receive comprehensive and effective treatment without the worry of financial burdens to themselves or their families, all without the stigmas often present in society. We are proud that every individual working with RAN does so on a 100% volunteer basis. You can support the mission by making a financial donation via PayPal or Venmo, or email donate@recoveryadvocatenetwork.org if you would like to donate items for our next fundraising auction. Please visit our website at www.recoveryadvocatenetwork.org to learn more. Now, stay in the loop about upcoming events, future episodes, and more by following us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter X, TikTok, LinkedIn, and all major podcast platforms. As a reminder, the experiences and advice expressed in this episode are the host and guest's own personal stories and do not represent the opinions of any organization mentioned. RAN is passionate about opening the doors for all voices and experiences, not just those expressed in any particular podcast. If you want to share your experiences or expertise, we encourage you to be a future guest by emailing us at podcast@recoveryadvocatenetwork.org or submit a blog by emailing blog@recoveryadvocatenetwork.org. We also encourage you to comment on the episode so that we can continue to provide content that is most beneficial to the community. How do you do that? Visit our website at www.recoveryadvocatenetwork.org, and in the top right corner, click that comment button and comment. So listeners, what do you need to do? Pause what you're doing, subscribe, follow us. Please give us a like and a 5-star rating, write some meaningful comments, and most importantly, share these episodes with your friends. You never know whose heart you will touch, so please be a part of a reason someone has new hope today. If this episode was triggering to you, we encourage you to contact your support system, therapist, national and community support groups, the Global Crisis Text Line by texting 741-741, and/or if in the U.S., dialing 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. If you're in the U.S. and need additional resources such as shelter, support group resources, transportation, food, and/or a safe, confidential path out of physical or emotional domestic abuse, please call 211 or visit www.211info.org for assistance. Now, we know you are very busy, and we are grateful that you said yes to sharing time with us today. If you stuck to our 3 C's of engagement and listened to the full episode, then visit the podcast section of our website and leave the comment about the podcast, and you'll be entered to win an autographed copy of one of the books from one of our book club series, as well as a Coffee and Conversation coffee mug. So thanks again. Until next time, back to your coffee.